The Oromiya Broadcasting Network had an interview with journalist Hermela Aregawi recently. Hermela started to realize that the Western news outlets' coverages about Ethiopia not reflecting the reality on the ground. The reports are so biased and slanted in the direction of Tigray forces. Normally she largely depends on those media outlets for her domestic consumption in America. But when it comes to the current affairs in Ethiopia, the medias are not reliable and so partial. And she said that she is no longer rely on them and also advising her compatriot Ethiopians take similar actions. All Ethiopians must get the information about Ethiopia from their Ethiopian friends. They need to make communications amongst themselves regarding their country Ethiopia. Hermela also has given her views on US policy in Ethiopia briefly. She underlined that the American administration is just looking for someone who can be on their side in their geopolitical warfare. They don't much care about the interests of either the Ethiopian government or the Ethiopian people. That's the game for US leaders. They want to play the game based on their own articulations. The Biden administration is rushing to impose more sanctions on Ethiopia, hoping it would make the federal government changes its resistance. Overall, what we can derive from all these is that the US is pro-TPLF. They want to save the murderer terrorist TPLF but want to kill the Argoa and darken the hopes of the poor young women whose livelihoods are based. The US has been crying constantly about the humanitarian aid to Tigray. Who's going to cry for the darkening hopes of these young women? America should be crying in a similar fashion to keep the Argoa project alive if the humanitarian concerns were genuine. Leaders of America should have had a consistent policy in what they are trying to do in Ethiopia. More than 2,500 employees would be losing and expected to suffer a lot now because of the anticipated closure of Argoa. This is because of the fact that Ethiopians are poor and powerless on one hand, and on the other hand because of the unpredictability of the American policy. Once again, we would like to remind all Ethiopians to take a note on Hermela's advice regarding your information source about your mother country. The media warfare is becoming nuclear bomb, particularly in the current crises in Ethiopia. Carefully analyze the information you get from any source for that matter. Come on, all Ethiopians, be mindful, vigilant and carefully listen to and follow the instructions and advice being given by government and coordinate with defense and security forces. We have a lot of updates from war fronts. A number of glorious victories are being registered by our patriotic heroes. So, be still. Ethiopia and Ethiopians are guaranteed to be victorious. May God bless Ethiopia and its people. Many thanks our viewers and followers.